Woohoo! We're here. I hit go. Yep. We're good. What's up, guys? Let's turn down the music volume. There we go. That's better. That's better. What's up, guys? Hey, yo. Trevor. Hey, no worries, man. Sorry you're sick, buddy. And Legacy giving me a hard time about working on attachments and not the tractor. I'm waiting on Halim to finish the UV on it, and then I'll get going on it. ASAP. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Unfortunately, Halim's been without internet the past couple days, so basically waiting on that. Stream my screen to Discord just to make sure if anyone decides to join me, they can see what's going on real time. Robbie, how you doing, buddy? And start the tractor. Yes, Keith, that is completely correct. We still have to get started. We're waiting on some UV, so hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I don't think it'll be too long. Trio, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Sam. How's Sam doing? Robbie, how you doing, bud? How's everybody doing? Pile on in here. Pile on in here. We're going to go through our list of bug fixes we have generally for all of the attachments and see what we can finish up. Honestly, I am kind of worried that there's not going to be much that I can finish because a lot of what we need now is UV, which Halim. So we're going to see how far we can get. We'll take care of what we can take care of. Worst case, we'll just kind of play around with the attachments, see if we can see how well they work. Maybe make some micro adjustments, stuff like that. So, hey, no worries, Historic. Glad you popped in to say hi. Have a good one, buddy. Come to cheer me on. I appreciate it. Super cool case mod on Mod Hub, not the US. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. We got a JCB backhoe today. That's kind of lit. Kind of lit. I kind of want to take a look at it. I don't know if we'll get around to it today, but maybe at some point I want to throw it in game and have a look at it. You guys know I'm excited for backhoes because it's something that I was hoping to be one of the first to add it to the Mod Hub. But but that's okay. It's okay that I'm not the first. I'm not too upset about it. It looks nice. So it kind of looks like one that's been floating around for a while. I don't know what the deal is with that. Not a big deal. It looks nice. We'll try to get a look at it. I guess let's hop into it. Not a whole lot to prelude with today. I'm gonna say tomorrow night though, we're probably not gonna be working on attachments. I'm gonna have to find something else to do. So yeah, it's almost the weekend again. Tomorrow's the last stream of the week, so I'm not sure what we're gonna work on tomorrow. I was hoping Halim would have had internet back by now. Because we're kind of in limbo waiting on some work here. So we're going to work through attachments as best we can. There is some bug fixes to be done in general. I do see some lag going on with the stream. Let me try to see what I can do to resolve some of that. See if that makes it run any smoother. A little bit of lag on the stream preview. Not sure what's going on there. If I'm using too much RAM or what's going on. Let me kind of exit out of a few tabs. Maybe it helps us out a little bit. I don't have too much open though is the thing. Run a quick task manager here. Basically OBS and Streamlabs is what's taken out. Bring JCB backhoe out. Yeah, we'll bust it out at some point. I want to get a look at it. Let's see what's going on. Close another Chrome tab. Close my channel dashboard. I'm not sure what else to close here. I don't really have much else open. Got the tractor. No, Sam. I'm waiting on some stuff from Halim for that. So, okay. Let's see if it smooths out. Oh, that looks a little smoother. No, it doesn't. Why so low FPS? What's going on here? Let me try to run a real quick thing here. I'll be right back. It's probably going to lag out the stream. I mean, say hi if we're still here, if you see me talking now. Say hi if we're still here. I can't tell. It looks like we're back. Looks like we're back. I don't know why the frames look a little better now. I'm not sure what's going on there. PC seems to be running a little warm. Show up for class. Hey, and again, how you doing, man? Let me flick the PC into a boosted fan mode here. Hopefully I don't pick up too much of the PC fan noise. Hopefully that helps out a little bit. Maybe cool it off a little bit if it's running warm. Maybe a little better. Sorry about that, guys. Let's just go on with it. Work with what we got here. Might be a little bit under 30 FPS. I'll try to just move slow and take our time with everything. No errors showing in game, so I don't think it's anything to do with that. Maybe if I cleared the snow, because we don't actually need the snow. Set, sunny. Just reload the weather, reload the environment. Maybe that helps a little bit. Yeah, it did actually. I cleaned it right up. So, interesting. The snow seems to lag the game out a little bit. Maybe it was because I forced the snow or something. I didn't like that. Interesting. Okay. Put us back in low speed fan. Okay. So anyway, a few attachments here to work on. Here's what we're looking at when we get in the tractor in game. I don't want to promise nothing because I'm waiting on Halim to do some UV wrapping for it because we weren't able to figure out why UV wrapping wasn't working for me. It's some form of add-on isn't working right in Blender for me, and I don't know how to do it either way. So I'd have to have Halim teach me or Halim do it. Unfortunately, that puts us in a position where right now we are waiting on. We need UV unwrap for. Let me just go through this. The top pin here, the rear of these cylinders. We need some UV corrections. You see the gray parts here. Those are supposed to be black, and I can't fix them right now. We need some actual general, maybe some fixes here. There's some other weird little inconsistency bugs going on too. You see how we can see the end of the cylinder right there underneath the white cursor? It's so tiny you probably can't see it. In game you can though. And then there's a missing face if you look at it from this way too. And the hardware is missing here. So we need those done. This guy, see the weird shadows? That's an issue we got to take care of as well. And I don't know if that's an issue with the Blender model or if that's an issue with something Halim did. I don't know. And then we're waiting on some pins here. Rabbi D-Rob with the freaking 12 months. Look at that, man. He's got the diamond. He's got the diamond nuke. Look at this guy. That's the first diamond nuke I think I've seen. That's awesome, Rob. Welcome in, buddy. Way to show off that diamond nuke. Appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, we're missing some pins here. Oh, and we're missing the trailer hitch for the weight. So right now, all but one attachment needs some UV fixes. But the other side of that is every single attachment is in game right now. Aside from the front loader and the mower deck. It's all we're missing. And, you know, by the time we get around to doing those, that's not going to take us very long. So, we need the tractor UV'd. Ideally, I'd like Halim to fix these, and then we could wrap these up, and we'll be completely done. With these, basically, just need some dirt and wear masks and some collision fixes. But basically, everything needs some UV fixes, so. That being said, let's work our way through the shop here, shall we? Just to make sure there's no errors on anything. That's going to be the first job today. Let's clear any errors. If we go to, let's start with the box blade. No errors. Good stuff. We are going to add color config. I'm going to write some stuff down here as we're going. Let me grab a pen. Give ourselves a to-do list today. So, on the box blade. I'd like to be able to change the color. The other thing we need to do is update the store info. So we'll start with that. Box blade. Update store info. So that's going to include things like the width. We'll make sure the price is set accordingly. We will, I guess just in general, check a few things, right? Just to make sure there's no real issues here. I don't think there's much that we are missing here. Sick with Rona. Oh, dude, that sucks. Sucks you have the Rona. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I was just talking to somebody at work that had it too last week, actually. Wildly enough. Yeah, but I've been alright. Been okay. Obviously you can see some shadows there that are kind of messed up. That's not much we can do about that until we do our dirt and wear masks. So we're gonna add color selections. That shouldn't take us much. And I think that's all we really could do with that. We will have some UV fixes for Halim to have taken care of. And then onto the snowplow. The snowplow, we have a few things to take care of. A few orders of business. I have it priced at $1,200, which I think is actually probably pretty fair. Might even be a little bit expensive. I'm not sure. What would a plow like this cost in real life for a 1025R? If you guys want to try to figure that out for me, that would really appreciate it. And same for the box blade. We'll see if we can get prices kind of sorted out. I want to try to make them as realistic as possible. The end is in sight, Jard. We're closing in on it. We're closing in on it. I have it set at 2.5 meters right now. I think that's probably pretty close. At least it seemed accurate in terms of when I set the width of the plowing. That actually seemed pretty close. Seems right anyway for now. The color selections work. Really, all we have to take care of on this guy. We're going to write down plow. Needs some UV fixes. Cylinder fixes. But we have to wait for the UV fixes to do the cylinder fixes. But I think that pretty much wraps the snowplow up. Oh, and the 2 warnings to take care of on this one. For the wheel index, we had to figure that one out. And then that'll be sorted on that guy. Pretty much everything we need done on that. On to the next thing, we have the crap, go to the right one. The loader bucket. We need to update some store info on it. Bucket. Store info, because right now it costs $4,000 and that's probably ridiculous. We need to see if we can't find a better price for that. It weighs 500 kilograms. That's probably really, really heavy for what it is. Also, glitching into store floor. Into floor. Store. Take care of that. We have the capacities working as they're supposed to, and the color selection working as it should. So that should be all that needs done there. The loader forks. The only fix I want to make for the loader forks is actually a really, really simple one. Shouldn't take us no time at all. is I want the default color to be black. And right now they cost $800, probably lower the price. And that'll be the only fixes really for it. And then it's pretty much good to go. It just needs dirt and wear masks and the collision fix. Nothing really to do there. Hey Joe, how you doing, man? On to the next one, which would be the brush and log fork. Actually, it's pretty good. There's not much we could do with it today. Log fork. UV fixes. That's it. Nothing to do there. It's pretty much good to go. It's missing the hardware and obviously those pieces that are gray. There's nothing I can do about it. Unfortunately, it kind of is what it is for right now. Not much I can do about it. Pallet fork. I don't think there's much I could do for it. We'll make the default color green. Default color. The other thing with the forks is we have to figure out why pallets are sticking. That's for both sets. So whatever the fix is for one, it'll be the same fix for the other. So we got to figure that out. And then we should be pretty much good to go. So let's start with the box blade. That's going to be the very first thing. I want to add color selection to it. Shouldn't be no big deal. So we're going to go into the box blade. Also, while we're in here real quick, let's maybe do a quick little bit of testing with it. Make sure there's no other issues that we're not thinking of off the top of our heads. And basically, I'm kind of ready to send it out for testing. Outside of needing the few things taken care of. 11 mile an hour with it. Does that seem appropriate? Does 11 seem like a good speed for it to be working at? We might lower the working speed a little bit. I feel like 11's kind of nice given the width of it. It does seem to work okay with helpers. Let me just set this guy free to go take care of its stuff for a minute. We'll check back in on it in a minute. But while we're doing that, 11 sounds great. Okay. Working with, we gotta figure that out. $650 for the price. Does that seem appropriate? We are going to change the brand. This one is going to be actual John Deere. I think we decided to just do all caps John Deere. Can't remember what else we made John Deere. 11 looks good. Does seem a little fast. But like, yeah, I think that's pretty reasonable. Snowplow should be around $2,400 for the price. Okay, that sounds reasonable. So let me write that down. $2,400. Okay. You're about that new, sounds fair for the $650. Okay. 240-pound mass. Does that seem reasonable? Or 240 kilo mass? That sounds about right. Seems to be doing a good job with this. I don't really see it missing spots, nothing like that. I know we had talked at one point about trying to make it actually plow. Someone to edit the speed for you. 11 sounds pretty reasonable. $3,500 for the log fork. Ooh, that's kind of pricey, isn't it? $500. I'll write it down. Seems reasonable. Kind of pricey. Let's add in the color scripts. So we need, the way to do that is going to be this line here. Copy. I'm going to go to base material. I'm just going to swap that code out. Inflation. Oh my God, man, that's crazy. Crazy how bad that's getting. Anyway, let's open up the i3D real quick, just so we can make sure we get all of this right. Take care of what we can here. Okay, open this up. We have the work area, all that stuff, AI, supply, yeah, exactly. All the visuals, okay. Make sure there's nothing missing on the hardware that I can take care of anyway. On this top pin, I am missing the gloss map and stuff. Maybe if I add in the gloss map, it takes care of some of these issues. I don't think it will. Shared, specular. Do have cast, receive, tangents, all that stuff turned on. Normal map. So we'll do what we can here, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Normal, custom shader, shader source. Click on the vehicle shader, variation, color mask. None of this is going to matter. I don't think it's going to help us any, because we need the material to just be chrome. Unless I can tell it, hey, just be chrome. It doesn't look like I can. It just kind of is what it is for now. Not a big deal, but it kind of sucks. 1565 for the bucket. Okay, sounds reasonable. 1565. Wrote it down. Let's go in and let's get 1750, 1565. We'll go ahead and call it even at 1600. How about that? That seems reasonable. So the frame is what we're actually changing here. So let's open this back up. Slide this in. We're gonna say plow mat. I'm also realizing I don't have gloss, normal, or beta for any of this, so I have to fix all of that. Plow mat. Do exactly what I just did. Plow mat. And that's using color mat 0. True, make it green. Base node is going to be the frame. Okay, yeah, let's go in and fix everything that we screwed up already. So we have to go into shape, cast, receive, tangents. We are missing all of our gloss maps and such, so we have to add these in. Otherwise, this isn't going to work properly. Data, shared, specular. Good thing we're catching this now. Not a big deal. Obviously, we're going to have to change all these later on anyway, so it's not the end of the world, but they do need to be there. We did set this to specular, right? Yes. And then our shader source is our vehicle shader, color mask. Same thing for our hardware. Boss map. Ah. Put that up again. Should be better this time. Yes. Data. Shared. Specular. Normal. Should only have to do this 3 times, I think. Just the 3 materials. I did select normal there, right? Yeah, I did. I just don't have cast receive. All that on. Okay. Shader source is going to be vehicle shader, variation, color mask. Hit this again. There we go. It looked white for a minute there. Appreciate it, Cody. Glad you guys are. We're getting there. We really are almost there. At least on the attachments. I mean, we're right there on the attachments. It's going to be some dirt and some wear masks and some collision fixes. And I mean, we are there. It's going to happen pretty quick. Really, a lot of that stuff can happen while I'm working on the tractor. So it's just a matter of, you know, waiting on Halim to do his thing, and as soon as he gets it sent over, we'll be able to do our thing, and it's all going to happen pretty quick. That being said, the tractor part of it is going to take some time. It's going to take us a good couple weeks to get it all, just, you know, get us there. Box of order times. Boss map. Because everything's separate for some reason. It didn't actually have to be. Because these guys are just metal black. It's just because we did this one so much earlier than the rest of them. We did them a little differently. The way their separations are. Cast receive. And I gotta make sure I hit all that on all these. Vehicle shader. Color mask. It really wasn't that long ago that we started doing all this. I mean, it was, but like at the same time, not as long as it feels like it is. I keep hitting the wrong thing there. Color mask. Okay, and these are color mat 1. So these actually need to be 0.5. 0.5. 0.5. At 0.05. There you go. That makes them actually the right color. So decal, that's all good. I don't think we have to do anything with the decals. Top pin, we did take care of that. Frame, we didn't do this either. Cast receive, tangents, gloss map. I feel like I did do all this. Maybe I'm imagining things. No, I hit normal there. I need to do that. Specular. Normal. So that's normal. And then we're on color mask already, so we can set this to approximately the right color. 0.45. I think this is what we did for all of the rest of them, is 4.5. No? Oh, wait. 0.45. There we go. That's the right color. We already got the storm image done, so all would be good. Exactly. I seen Kubota would look really nice on all of these. You tell no lies. I have to agree with that. Okay, so all that should be good now. I think we're all kind of wrapped up there. Frame, all this should work. I'll come in here, reload the store. We open up the subsoilers option. It now says John Deere 40 series box blade, 650 bucks, 10 horsepower required. We can actually edit that. We'll make it the 23 that we actually require. And now we should be able to change the color. Maybe not. Maybe it still did something wrong here. Frame. Plow mat. Base node frame. Color mat 0. Value John Deere green 1. True. Plow mat. Color mat 0. So there's got to be an error here that I'm not seeing. Invalid configuration value nil for base material. It must not like the base material name. Why would that be? Does look good with your smaller Deutz. Yeah, I bet. Bayweather 316. Yeah, I always feel the same way towards the end. Everything there should be the same. Oh, I betcha. Material 1. Maybe? No. It's not throwing the error, though. So that's got to be something to do with the way material name from the UV. Right, because I think we did everything there right. I don't think I did anything wrong. This is all saved. This is saved. Just double check and make sure I'm not an idiot. I want to have a red one. I should be able to have a red one. Huh. It's not showing up after the reload. Maybe it is. I'm just an idiot. Pallet forks for 800. Okay. I think that's what they are, to be honest with you. $800. All right. So then the bucket forks will probably just make those like 400 or something, right? I imagine they're cheap. Cheap. I'm not seeing why this wouldn't work. So set color mask, shapes right. Cast, receive, tangents, that's all good. Not sure why these would be throwing an issue. Transform, did we set that right? 04. 047, yep, that's all good. Oh. Interesting. I'm not sure what's up with that. Okay. I'll tell you, I'm gonna put a star on that issue. We'll come back to that later. Let's take a look at some of the other issues for this one. Although there's not very many, most of it's just some store info. So the price is set at $650. I believe the... Let's see if it's working at its width. It seems like it is. There's no real overlap. There's no real bale spear for 484. Sounds right-ish. I did buy one, didn't I? Can't remember if I bought one. No, I did not. I managed to miss the bale spear when I was buying all my attachments. Not a big deal. Maybe just do that real quick. Make sure it's all good and happy. Where is my bale spear? I did activate that, right? It came into the game. Back out of the game real quick. Just make sure. I don't think there's any real issues with it. I think it's good. Just the one collision needs fixed and some dirt and wear mass. I think it's completely done. I feel better about it when I have it though in game. I did not select it. That's why. Load back in real quick. I don't think there's any issues though. So we'll adjust some store info, but just to set the price right. 484 sounds about right. 500, 484, somewhere in there. I'll probably round up on some of these numbers just so they're not too crazy specific. Close enough numbers, you know. Hop in this one. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves a Kubota colored skid steer bale spear. Go orange. We can go keep it onyx black. We'll make the top spear onyx black. So yeah, that's the nice thing is you can have all these exactly whatever color you want. Kind of a nice thing about it. If you want to match a skid steer, if you want to match somebody else comes out with another compact tractor, you can match it. I think it's kind of a nice thing. Give you pretty much full color palette configurations. There you go. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attachments done out of 8 possible. So we're pretty much done. Let's continue on with our. Did we decide 1.2 meters seems right? I wish I had a better frame of comparison here. Let me see what we could find that's the same size. This is 1.2 meters, it says. We're going to compare my width to its width. I'm also seeing now that the blade is showing up the wrong color in game. Might be an issue we have to take a look at. Oh, the main color is working now as well, so that's handy. Would you look at that? So if you want a Kubota orange John Deere plow, you can get one. John Deere green works as well, so it looks pretty flat, I know, but that's just the oh, I know what that is actually. That's an easy fix. Go back to the material and set that to 0. Right now it's just a matte metal. What's the name of my weight? I think it's just 25R rear weight. I didn't really base it off of anything. For it, I'll probably just go with less than 650, more than Yeah, less than 6. I'll probably make it 500 or something like that. It's just a rear slice weight. It's not really fancy. A special name or nothing. If we go back to the box plow. Hey, there we go. That looks better. Less flat. It's much more like a metal. Big E, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Welcome in, man. Long time no see. Let me get another... Oh, man, I did not mean to buy 3 of them. Probably sell all of them. Besides one. Just keep one of them. Sell that one. Sell that one. We'll keep that one. Sell that one. The blue tractor should still have its yes. Okay. So now if we buy another one of these. Schedule's all over the... No, man. 10:45 at night. That's my normal time. Sometimes I go later than I'm supposed to, but it's always the same start time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We just added in Thursdays. I quit doing mornings. That's the only difference. Try to keep... Oh, your schedule's... I gotcha. I gotcha. That's fair. Okay, so mine's set to be 1.2 meters, and it's pretty much the exact same width as the in-game one. So I'd say we nailed the width. I'd say that's pretty freaking close. Good enough, right? That'll certainly do. John Deere sucks logo on the back of it. I love that. It's funny to me. It doesn't... The final version won't obviously have that. We'll just pull that off, but... I should submit it to ModHub like SU Giant says. I don't imagine they'd be too happy about it. We need to go to the blade and fix the color on that. So go to blade. I'm just gonna go to color mat 1. Or set to 0.05 across the board. 0.5. 0.5. And it's set to cast receive, all that stuff, so. It's set to be a silver metal for some reason. Oh, I guess that's fine. That's okay. I know, that is a work. Yeah, it really is. I like the sticker. I mean, when it's time, obviously all we have to do is just hit. What do we have to do if we want to hide that thing? I feel like you hit it in here somewhere. It's not decal. No. Do have some collision work to do here. So that's not too bad in terms of that collision. Probably move the support collisions up a little bit, but let's do that real quick actually. Salmon is calling. Hey, later, ma'am. Take it easy. Appreciate you popping in. Let's do this support collision towards the top. I'll rescale this thing. I feel like these might have needed to be there where they were, but we'll figure that out. I think there's a reason we had these down there. We're ready for me yet? Getting there, man. Getting there. Getting very close. Yeah, I appreciate that reminder to hit the like button, Biggie. Take it easy, buddy. Have a good one. So that's what we ended up with on the collisions. No, this probably didn't need to be there, because it's still not quite right. Let's just put them back. Honestly, I don't think they matter that much, if I'm being real. I mean, at worst, we'll just pull them up and out like this. Should be good enough. Probably have to change them later anyway. Go to this one, 12. Reload. Game crash? No, I just hit the C button. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so are we good? Hit a 5. Lower and to the right on those collisions for sure. Lower. Can't tell if it's that right or the other right. Might be the other right. No, it was the right direction. We did that right. Save. Reload. They do need to come a little farther forward. Save. Reload. That looks right. So that way, so if we set it down, yeah, that makes sense. So when you sit it down, they just kind of falls out of the way. They don't really actually need to translate, though. I'm not sure why they translate. It's kind of odd. It's got to be something to do with the way the other one worked. Anyway, not a big deal. Seems to work anyway. I'm not sure why he made the blade silver metal. He should have made that black metal, and then we'll add in paint chips and stuff. I'll have to have him change that. That's not a big deal anyway. It seems to work well enough as it is. And we're happy with the store price, right? So I don't think there's much else to do there. This might be pretty much the end of the fixes for this guy. Shows up John Deere in game, 40 series box blade, 650 bucks. Right now it weighs 240 kilos, requires 10 horsepower. Let's change the horsepower number to be, we'll make it 20. Power, make it 20. Actually works at 11 mile an hour, not 10. I mean, it seems to kind of bounce back and forth between the two, but get the idea anyway. 20 horsepower required, 1.2 meters, 10 mile an hour. Does it cost any extra to add a color? It costs 1,000 extra, and I don't think I can actually reduce that. It's kind of annoying. I don't think there's a way to lower the price on that, unless you do an actual add a price tag. See something. Risky Farmer, welcome back. How you doing, man? Price equals. Let me try this. Default color index. And then after that, add in price equals, let me make the price, I don't know, I'll make it 100 because that seems reasonable. Hop back in game, reload the store. Yes, that worked. Okay, so price costs $100 to change the color. There you go. That's nice. So you can make it whatever color you want, and it only costs you $100. So the total price, you end up at $750 for the rear box blade. 1.2 meters working with 20 horsepower required at 10 miles an hour, and it weighs 240 kilograms, which isn't too bad. There you go. Okay, so box blade. Need some UV fixes. Get rid of the JD crap. Is there a way to make that an option? There probably is a way to make that an option. Probably is a way to do that. Let's see if I can figure out how. I'll bet you I can figure it out. Logo or no logo. Yep, I will take a look at that. That would be a nice thing to do. That options, rails, both, topper, whips. Price inflation. Now I need to see Halim's truck. Would be the easiest way to see that. But mods bulk, because I'm pretty sure he actually did a decal like that. BC. Towards the top. I thought I had a unzipped version of it towards the bottom. Multiple logos. I think I can toggle it on and off if I do this the right way. I'm just looking for Halim's. The other place I could look for is be the Deutz. Let's do that, because I'm pretty sure I have that one open. Series 9, yeah. Let's see what design configuration logo. Okay. No logo, and then you go to with the logo. I see what you're doing. Okay. Just have to have this line basically with this line. Copy. And then we need to put that. Basically going to be right after crop sensor dashboard design configuration. So basically it's just design configuration. So you're going to go before base material options, right? So here. So then you paste that in. It's just a design 1 configuration. Go back to that. The other part of that we'll need is the with the logo option. Just because you have so many logos, it might actually really be easier if I look at Halim's, because I'm pretty sure he's just got the option for one logo. Might be exactly what I want. This is BC right at the beginning. BC 11 F250. There we go. Go to the XML on that. Beacons, license plates, enterable, passenger seat, attacher joints, connection hoses, fill unit, motorized, animations, suspension, foldable, moving parts, cylindered winch, tension belts, base material, configurations, design material configurations, lots of that stuff. Logos, there we go. That right there is actually the one we want, right there. Okay, so now if we go back to ours, let's get rid of what we added for. This. Paste this in. So design for title logos. Name, we're gonna make the name, yeah, we'll make it no logo, and we'll make it JD logo. Price is gonna be 0, and then we need to make 044 and 044, so 04, 4, 4, and then 04, 4, 5, false, and then we're gonna make it the same thing, 04, 4, 04, 4, 5, visibility active true. Okay. Design 1 configurations. Actually, it might just be design. I don't think it needs to be design anything. Design configurations. Okay. Let's try that. See if it works. Subsoilers. No, it didn't show up. Okay. Make sure I have these listed right. 04, 44, 45. So yes, those are indexed right. I know why. I know why. I'm an idiot. Yes, got it. Okay. Unfortunately, the rear logo is still showing up. We'll have to fix that. There you go. You can toggle logo and no logo. Still says JD sucks, but that's going to get removed in the final version anyway. So you can have it logo or no logo. Up to you. Costs no extra to have the logo. And then whatever color you want. So if you don't want If to match your fancy John Deere tractor, you can make it blue or whatever to match whatever tractor you're using. There you go. You're welcome. Nice config. Added color selections. We fixed the price. We fixed all that stuff. Box blade. I'm gonna call that a done deal. I'm gonna say that guy is ready for final testing. Let me save this and back out. We're gonna say that the box blade's good to go. And I can add that to my folder for finished mods. So we go mods. I'm gonna retitle this Plow Alpha. Alpha meaning that it's ready to go. It needs dirt and wear masks, and it needs not Giants testing, not quite there yet. I'll do up other logos if you want. To be honest, I don't know that I do. I feel like I kind of like it as is. To be honest, I mean, we could add once the tractor's done, we'll add some fancy stuff to it, but save that. Let's try again. Okay. This is all good. Everything should be good to go there. Well, the only thing we got to change would be remove the JD sucks, or to actually tell it to use the John Deere wide decal diffuse, but fancy like LSW's JVC. I mean, we could add you're talking extra logos for this. I don't know that I think we need them. I think we'll leave it with that for now. Anyway, I need to Kubota or other branded stuff. I gotcha. Well, we could. Idea of white logos. We could. Copy. Send to press folder. Rename. Paste. Plow Alpha. Going in my Alpha folder. And this so far has the Bale Spear and the John Deere 40 series. Those are pretty much done. Not much left to do with either of those. The Bale Spear. Let's take... Or actually, I'm sorry. Let's take care of the bucket forks real quick. The one little change I wanted to make to it. You delete the JD logo. That is a PNG. Okay. That's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Let's take a quick fix with this. This is a super easy fix with the bucket fork. Instead of using default color index 27, we're going to use default index 7, I believe. Because I don't want these to be green by default. Actually, I just want it to be black. Black's fine. Said simple little fix, not a big deal on this one. I can add these to the folder. Oh, Stream Elements just decided to start running. Okay, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you, Stream Elements. We needed to update the price on these two, actually, while thinking about it. Because these are pretty overpriced at the moment. I feel like I need to adjust the shop position as well, because I feel like you're right in your face. Translation offset, make that 0. Yes, that's much better. Okay. Much better. And they start off Onyx Black, which is fine. Okay. And they weigh 250 kilograms, which is way too heavy. We can lower that down. Let's make them like 50 kilos, maybe. That sounds more reasonable. Price, we can make this way cheaper. Let's make these like, what do you think? 300 bucks? 300 bucks sounds reasonable to me. What's the price to edit the color? Does it cost us anything? Yes, it does. We can fix that. We know how to do that now. We just add price. I'll make the price even cheaper for these guys. We'll make it 50 bucks to change the color. So if we go into here, it's going to be base material configurations. This comes right after. Where do we put it? Default color index. Paste. Price, we'll make these 50 bucks. Seems like a stretch. It costs you 25 bucks in spray paint to change the color on these. That seems more reasonable. Quick store reload. Still cost 800 bucks for some reason. It still cost 800 bucks. Because I updated the lifetime, not the. Also, seems fair. What the lifetime on any of this stuff is supposed to be. It says 600. We'll make it 600, I guess. Price is going to be. At 400. I feel like that's about what you pay for something like this off Amazon. If you could get them off Amazon. 400 bucks. Weigh 50 pounds. Change the color, it costs you 25 bucks. That's pretty reasonable. I think I could live with that. They need a dirt and a wear mask and a collision fix because it's using the pallet for collision, and then we're boom, crack-a-lacka. Wait, they stick to pallets. How are we gonna fix that issue? They stick to pallets. That's a weird issue. I don't know that I know how to fix. Let's take a shot at it. Okay, so if I sit the pallet down and I drive away from it, it's still on there. This is one that I don't know that I know how to fix. Got something to do with that joint node. I don't know that I know how to fix it. Create a field with the box blade for the John Deere. That is the plan for it to be able to do that. I don't know that it can right now. I think I need to change the category on it from subsoiler to cultivator for it to do that, but that is something I think I'd let, or subsoiler to plow for it to do that, but yeah, I would like it to be able to do that. That's actually something we could work on. Might not be too hard of a fix. Let's take a quick look at that, actually. It's a good call. Thank you for reminding me. Go into the shop here. I need to pick plow. Because I do want to move from Salic PN 2-300 would be the one that we're gonna borrow this from. File, not from game. Salic P3 200. PN 2300. Yes, that's it. PN 2300. I've just seen it. Of course, it was way down here though. PN 2300. I need to sort these things alphabetical. There it is. Mod to snag some stuff from. Shouldn't be no big deal. Let me just see what's going on here. Viz attachable wheels, yeah, easy stuff. So now if we go into XML for F, we can see how that works. So it's using functions as a plow, categories plows. We just have to make some basic changes here. So it's going to be, instead of subsoilers, it's going to be plows. I think I can actually keep it in the subsoilers category. I'm gonna put it in the plows category just so it's easy to find. I feel like that's something I've been wanting to do. 10 function plow. So you go 10 function plow. Type desk plow. Type desk plow. There's something in here about create fields, I'm sure. Work areas, process plow area. Process cultivator area, so this needs to change to plow. Capital P. And type plow. This also means it's going to drag stones up, so we'll correct that. Area star, work area width, work area heights. No big deal. Index 1. True. Only active when lowered. Yes. Yes. All the same. Attachables, animations, plow. Default plow work. Cultivator, default cultivator work. Okay, we need to change some things there. So it's going to say default plow work for the template. Copy. Change that. Paste. It's also just plow. Cultivator, plow, Had a closed arrow here. Should have. Yeah, plow, plow. AI collision node. All that's probably good. Foliage bending. Full coverage area true. I don't think that matters. Base material wearable. Washable. Yes. All that's basically the same across the board. Okay, so now it should function as a plow. Yes. Do that. Save. Need to go to mods. Plow. Yes. Okay. Let me try that again. Store items reload. Okay, that's probably gonna mess with some stuff. Okay. Now if we open plows. No, it did not take the category change. Did it keep it in game? No, it did not. Okay. Let's back out of the game real quick then. Probably mess with some stuff. See if it still works. Probably gonna drag up stones now. I imagine there's a way to make it so it won't. We'll have to figure that out. Because I don't want it to create stones. Because you don't really have much to pick rocks with that's this small. Yes, it did show up in plow now. Okay. Logos, no logos, we can change that, no big deal. Not a big deal. Let's just buy real quick. And we'll grab this tractor. Good enough. And if I knew how to drive. It's now going to do something completely different to the grounds. We gotta go see if it's going to work. Entirely possible it doesn't here. It should, though. If all my calculations are correct. It's the same ground texture. Didn't really change anything there. See that little issue, though? It's on the ground. We're cutting, we're cutting, we're cutting. I lift it up. It takes too long to fade the effect nodes, so we gotta change that. That's a minor issue we can fix. Soil smoke. Make count scale. We could probably lower this in general, so let's lower that to like 0.3. That should be all we need. Attach joint. I think that's all I could really edit it though. Unless there's a way to edit work particles. There it is. Density scale. We could lower all these numbers. Let's lower all these to like 0.01. You do a Kubota or Farmall cub with the implements? Probably not anytime soon, but I got to get all these in and working properly first before I can promise anything. What's the plow effects look like? I like those better. Just copy this work particles. I might swap it out. Let's try that and see how that looks. Let's just do a quick process plow area. Fine. Okay. That might be part of it too. F12. Reload. See what happens now. Okay, so right now it's just not leaving any effect behind. It's giving me no field found error. If I hit F1, can I do... Cannot enable create field. And I'm still raised and it's still emitting particles. Okay, so we didn't have that issue before, and that's a new issue. That's gotta be something to do with process area not defined. So let's see if we can swap that back for now to cultivator. Process cultivator. Caps lock's on. Cultivator. Type cultivator. Try that, see if it works. 12 reload. No errors now. And we are leaving the plowed effect behind. Okay. Which also means we are probably creating new rocks as we go. So hard to tell. Needed to actually make rocks for me to be able to tell, more than likely. I mean, I did with the cultivator as well. Obviously, we really don't want rocks, so that's something we gotta change. Gotta figure out how to do that. The other thing I need to check here is if I raise it up, yes, it does stop the effect. Okay. That's cool. We did fix that error. We need to be able to actually toggle field creation now is the next thing. Don't see anything about being able to activate field creation. Hoped I'd see that. It's got to be something to do with This is tricky because I've never done this, so we'll figure it out though. It's gotta be something to do with control group or something. Category plow. I mean, it's showing up as a plow, then it should be able to. I would think that would be all it really needs to be able to create fields. I guess let me check to see if the normal plow can create fields. That'll be the thing to check. It's possible that you just can't create fields with that. And if that's the case, that would be why this isn't working. Let's hook up to it and find out if there's an option for create fields. Allow create fields. Why? Yes. So it does have that. So why does mine not? There'll be something different between these two. I'm gonna figure out what it is. It's functioning as a plow. It shows up in a category as a plow. Store data, components, scheme overlay, implement tool. Implement tool. Just nothing, don't care about wheels. Store data. Shows up as a store. Has the description of a plow. 2300 i3D. Components. Nothing there. Wheels. Again, we don't have anything to do with wheels on ours. Attachable. Normal attacher joint. Nothing fancy there. Power consumer. It's the same thing. Power consumer. Ground reference nodes. Use a depth node. Yep, same thing. Charge value. I don't know what that changes. All I can see is something to do with the work area. That line there. And my work area not being the same. But really it is the same. There's not really anything fancy there. So need set is turned on. No. Nothing there that I would see. Work particle is not a big deal. It's nothing fancy. Animations, plow, use deep mode. Okay, so it's not a deep mode plow. Plow. Use deep mode equals false. That's nothing new. Direction node, it only goes in one direction. Only active unlowered, true. Link node isn't anything special. What am I not understanding here? There's gotta be something here I don't understand. Forwarding true. About the design configuration, I promise that. Wearable, washable, not a big deal. It's normal. Nothing new. I don't know. This one's weird, man. Why do I not understand this? M10N type disk. Yeah, I don't know. There's gotta be something here I just don't understand. Let's say I'm gonna send it. As it is for now. We'll figure that out later. Although, to be honest, I don't know what other fixes we're going to get done tonight. That's pretty much all we can do today. We try to figure this out. Oh, come on, what the hell? What did I not see? So the only thing I see different is with the plow. The plow text. And all that this has is about sounds. And the other thing was to do with work particles and work areas, I guess. Although it's all the same stuff too. So I don't know. Maybe somebody smarter than me can figure this one out, because I don't know that I get it. I'm sure it's something stupid that I'm not seeing. Is there a... Perfect bottom work area. Depth node is all the same configuration. Narrow and wide. We know that. Visuals is all normal. Attacher joint, normal. Nothing new here. Support. Nothing new. This guy has wheels, mine doesn't. Whatever. Work area start, work area width, work area height, ground reference node, depth node, some stuff for the AI, some AI markers, collision node configuration. Yeah, there's nothing in here about I guess we can replace the work particles. We just copy this. We actually want this one. And we gotta change the link nodes for it, basically. Sweep effect link node. Actually, I don't know that I want to do that yet. Open this real quick. Gotta be something missing here. All right, Hoonigan, no worries, man. I don't know what we're gonna be doing tomorrow. We'll figure it out. It's using all of these as link nodes. Okay. So then we really don't want to go tweaking this. Because we like these effects. These are all good effects. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and say I can't figure this one out. Beyond me. I will see if somebody smarter than me can. someone smarter than me being more than likely Keith. I'm gonna send it to him anyway, because I normally send stuff to him when I finish it up anyway. Okay, so that one's done. And then the only other thing we needed to take a look at was we fixed the colors on the bucket forks. They still stick to pallets is the only problem. Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. See what you can figure out, Keith. Maybe there's something there that I'm not seeing. And then I'm gonna send you the bucket forks as well. Copy this. I think you might be on the latest version of the bucket forks. Yeah, you're. Well, the only thing let me send you this is going to be the final version of the bucket forks, aside from sticking to pallets. That's the only other thing I haven't figured out with these. If we can figure out why they're sticking to pallets, then I can finish that up. I'm gonna rename this Alpha. Alpha 2. Because I did change something between this alpha and the first alpha I sent you. Actually, put that back. I don't know if it's a collision issue or if it's something to do with the joint node or exactly what the issue is, but there's something going on there for sure. Yeah. But anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to shoot Halim some messages because there's going to be a couple things there that I need to take care of. But other than that, I think that's it for us today. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. All right. Bye.